We've just finished the 1.4 story. We're going to continue with the 1.5 story. Now, we're very close to level 40. That's going to unlock more rewards for doing dailies, and it's also going to give us a temple. Or at least we're going to get some more pools that we can use for a temple. We're now onto the epilogue. Now, there's quite a bit of epilogue. I assume we have the Astra story next. The Astra and Evelyn story from 1.5. Indeed, chaotic fried rice it is. Now, we've seen from previous chapters that these story chapters have a lot of trial characters, which for a fire-only challenge account doesn't really work out. So I've been using the rule of only ever using the worst DPS out of the available characters during a stage. Fortunately for me, we start out with the Evelyn and Astra story, and of course Evelyn is a competent DPS. And we're back to DPS Astra.
The first objective is the Ballet Twins control room. Please lead the way, legendary Proxy.
The control room is just ahead. Follow me.
Wow, what's that thing over there?
After some brief combat with Astra, we get our first meeting with Evelyn.
Gotcha.
Ow. You got me.
Let's keep improvisations on stage, shall we?
And now we finally get a chance to play a proper fire DPS as a trial character. Now Evelyn does feel quite nice to play. Obviously we can't use Astra in this instance, we only get to on-field the fire character that we have now. Now I don't think the gameplay here is going to be much different from what you're used to seeing, so I think we can skip over it for the most part. The biggest difference is that we're not using Astra's chain attacks, which is not that big of a loss. Evelyn's gameplay feels a lot slower without Astra, or without teammates. And that's fine, obviously. I think Evelyn and Norma is going to play nicely. We then head over to Starlock Tower, where we're meant to be audience members, but things have to go wrong, and we end up having to save it in part with playing a little bit more Evelyn. Now this is the portion where we get a little bit more insight into Evelyn's backstory, but it's very confusing, it's very messy. I think what they're trying to do is having her past catch up with her, but then in her new line of work, her new bosses are also mad at her, and it's confusing who's who and who's mad at who, and what Evelyn even has to do with it, because we never actually have any insight on what she did. The most insight we have is from her demo, where she was a contract hitman, sort of. I do wish we got more on Evelyn in a way that was more thought out and more well developed than this.
We've reached the area. What's going on?
Oh, so Fuchs people showed up.
Listen up! Evelyn has been colluding with Fugue. Take them all down! Traitors are unreliable.
The whole quest story around traitors and then a record label that is corrupt and Evelyn's history that is never really addressed properly. It's a shame that I wasn't able to like this quest more, because the characters in the quest are so wonderful, but the story was such a mess. It was a wonderful mess. I have good memories of the music and the characters, but when it came to the story, it really could have been something better than this.
You even arranged people.
After fighting against Fugue, which is from Evelyn's past, and then the record label, which is from Evelyn and Astra's present, we get a review of another villain, which was an NPC introduced earlier. Right, Lady the Winter. Sometimes you have characters that are introduced, and as soon as they're introduced, you know, okay, this is gonna be the bad guy, because why else would this random character be introduced?
Everyone?
It was a bit predictable. It's not the best villain they've made. Also because the whole motivation of this person died, therefore everybody has to die, also always has felt very flimsy. It's an issue where the villain does not feel believable. The boss fight was pretty straightforward. We do end up listening to quite a few Lady the Winter voice lines, which fortunately she does have a very good voice actor. That does work in its favor.
It was you who deprived him of his last breath! Cut the hypocrisy! You can never understand my pain! I will make all lies and hypocrisy vanish at this funeral!
You betrayed the organization and led us to a dead end! Kill her!
My name is Evelyn.
Like, these voice lines are also so cheesy.
I was destined to wander.
Like, why would you blame the person just being a bodyguard for, what, trapping you in a place that you weren't even supposed to be in the first place? It makes no sense.
Sealed off the path ahead of me a long time ago.
By far the best part of this quest is the climax, where the gang vocals here in the background really do lift up this moment. You could argue that that ending cutscene really justifies playing through this entire quest. It's a very good, very sweet finale. Now we did finish that quest, and as you can see above, we reached level 40. I noticed in between the quests we received a message from Shepard to do our Proxy rank up mission, so let's go do that one. What is the challenge? It's to do it in 4 minutes. Okay.
Hey, eyes over here. Burn. I'm going all in! Yeah!
I'm guessing this is the last phase.
End of the line!
You know, when the enemies aren't fire resistant and you only have to play Ben, these stages are not that difficult. With that rank up, we can celebrate it with a 10 pull. We've been saving up some master tapes and the outpost, yes. For now, let's do a 10 pull. It's only one A rank. Rainforest Gourmet is not one that I can use on any of the characters that I own or plan to own. at level 40 you can max out the rewards from the music shop, so I got some woodpecker electro pieces since those are the most annoying to get.
The joy that this
And that's just already a perfect piece. Great.
remarkable.
I spent the next 15 minutes or so getting my characters situated and farming a little bit more materials to get them stronger. Let's see how this rolls. Pretty good. Pretty good. I also remember there was a feature in the HIA where you can get character XP from passive earnings. I almost forget about doing this. But yeah, I wanted to do this early because we can get agent XP, and if I forget to do that, then I'll already have my agents maxed out before I can even do anything with these, and that's, I mean, it's not really a necessity to have it, but it's better not to forget. Oh, that's a very nice piece for Manato. That works out, I suppose. Finally, I did some skill upgrades before I was going to do the weeklies for Manato. I'm not looking forward to this because this boss has quite a lot more HP than everything we faced thus far, because of course, during the 2.0 season, every boss was given a lot more HP, of course. I should check what my stats are. Detailed stats here. So we don't have that much crit rate or crit damage. A slight fire damage boost, I'm not sure where that comes from. Sheer damage boost and a decent amount of sheer force actually.
Hey, eyes over here. Do it now. I'm going all in. It's authorized personnel only!
I think that was a good stun rotation.
Here I come. Running away? Too late! The killer is unstoppable!
3 minutes for a fight. Okay, we can reduce it down to 3 minutes. It's below 3 minutes.
Take this.
To compare time, I went back to an old boss. These multi-phase fights might actually take longer than some of the newer bosses.
Try this. Hey, eyes over. I'm going all in.
Good to know that this fight is actually longer than the Season 2 fight. Last thing to do for the day is the Hollow Zero, which I think I'll just do quickly. Oh nice, it's the best encounter we can get. It does feel nice when you can get rid of the enemy's HP bar very quickly in Hollow Zero at the lowest difficulty.
I'll take it. End of the line.
The best defense is a strong offense.
Okay, great. We've done weeklies. I think I'm gonna call it there. Next episode we should be able to reach the 2.0 story and probably get started with some of the Season 2 early chapters. That should give us enough progress to reach Season 3, I hope before Norma's release. Thank you for watching and consider subscribing.